Waiting for TV breaks to get to the 157-pound semifinals. PJ Duke, the top seed of Penn State, will take on the number 5 seed Landon Robideau of Oklahoma State. The number 11 seed Ty Waters of West Virginia will take on the number 2 seed Antrell Taylor of Nebraska. Did you see who ended up winning with Sparks down there? Sparks did?
Yeah.
8-7, good for him. So Parko and Gallagher go to sudden victory on mat 1. Mat number 2, Carter Schubert of Oklahoma, Danny Wask of Navy. The 12 and the 15 seeds. It's a shot by Parko. Gallagher comes up double unders. Shot by Gallagher, but Parko sprawls back out of the way. Mat 5, Bo Montanona of Michigan, a 6-5 lead over Maddie Singleton of North Carolina State. That's in the first period. And then mat number 6, Brian Soldano of Oklahoma and Caleb Campos of American. No score in the first period.
This has been a fun match to watch with no takedowns. 2-2 between Gallagher and Parko. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody so tired as Parko. He's so tired. But he continues to wrestle and scramble. There's a double leg by Parko. No, Gallagher's in on a shot now. Parko scrambling though.
Almost giving up neutral danger.
Yeah, he's in trouble now.
Well,
no, look at this.
Parko scrambles, gets his head between, and they get rolled all the way out of bounds, back to the center.
But look at Parko. Look at him.
Really slow back to the center. 28 seconds left in the sudden victory. No score at the end of the first period over there between Wask and Schubert.
Nice shot right there by Gallagher in a double. Parko draped around him. Gallagher gonna finish. There's the 3.
Gallagher does win, become an All-American. Another 3.5 points for Oklahoma, or for Ohio State, excuse me.
Parko is just dead. Like he can't even get up.
Hartzla did get the win earlier over Ruiz, so he finishes as an All-American. He'll have a chance to climb that podium. Getting underway at our 157 semifinals. Before we get into the heart of those, let's take another quick timeout here. We will come back with more from Cleveland right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Ben McCullum. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio. Stephen Grayson, Mark Ironside. Semifinals and blood round matches going on. Semifinals right now, no score in either matchup between Duke and Robidoux and Waters and Taylor. Mat 1, Colin Kelly of Illinois, trying to fight off a single leg attempt by MJ Gaitan of Iowa State. Wask of Navy, a 1-0 lead in the third period over Schubert of Oklahoma. Montanona, 7-5 lead going into the third period over Singleton of North Carolina State. Singleton's choice, he goes down. And then Soldano and Campos, no score in the first period. Mat 4, Ontrell Taylor in on a shot. Comes up over the waist, but Waters hips back into him, grabs Taylor's leg. So Taylor just lets go. Scramble back to neutral.
This PJ Duke, I'm very surprised. He's been just a hammer. And I mean, we watched him wrestle a bunch in the Big Tens and throughout this tournament, but all of a sudden, against Rabideau now, all of a sudden, he hasn't done anything. Like, I don't know, just the mindset has completely changed here in the semifinals. Like, I don't know what has gotten into him. I mean, Rabideau's not like some, it doesn't even matter if he is that good. I mean, he didn't take a shot. Like, I don't know what happened here.
Gabe Arnold in the hole on mat 5, which is the one mat we can't see. They changed it a little bit with the dog bone. They took one of the cameras out. So we actually have a pretty good view of the semifinal mats and mats 2 and 6. Mat 1 you've got a really good view of. I can see most of it, but the two cameras to our left are blocking most of mat 5.
Yeah, I can't see 5 at all. Where you said, what's his name's coming up at?
Gabe Arnold, yep. He's in the hole, a little bit of time till he gets there.
Like, I literally can't see it at all.
Penn State 121, Okie State 88.5. Nebraska and Ohio State now tied for third with 69.5.
This is just crazy to me watching this PJ Duke. Like, he is just like a whole nother wrestler right now. It's like that's not even him out there. Same thing with Mendez.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything until the overtime when he got in that underhook and went across to that kind of like that far knee. Like nothing.
There's Waters in deep on a shot on Taylor.
Duke, same thing. He finally took a shot here, but didn't finish.
Came up over the waist instead. Waters still down on the leg. Elevates it up now. Taylor hopping around on his left leg. Waters tries to trip him up. Gets over the waist, trying to keep a toe in bounds, but they run out of room. Duke could not finish his shot either. Gaitan an escape to take a 1-0 lead in the second period. 11-8 now, Montanona with the lead. And that's going to be the final. Montanona of Michigan will be an All-American at 174. So Montanona and Harchla will wrestle tonight in the consolation quarterfinals. Sudden victory between Wask and Schubert.
Ohio State having a really good night tonight so far in the semis and the consies.
Just thinking that.
They haven't lost yet.
As poor as they looked, and you know, they were probably walking out of here feeling like, man, what happened? I saw a couple people on social media, yeah, Ohio State peaked in November, but they came back with their horses. Now they only have Geog left. They're out at 84 and they're out at heavyweight.
That was a big match for them with Davino beating Blaze at 33.
Aiden Sinclair makes his way out onto mat number 5, the number 2 seed, taking on the number 4 seed, James Conway of Franklin and Marshall. Mat number 3, 157 semifinal, Duke goes down to begin the third period, as does Waters.
I'm telling you, this Duke and Rabideau match, it's going to come down. Like, I don't know if Duke's going to win this. He just does not look himself at all. Rabideau is wrestling really well against him, but Duke gets a 1-point escape, ties it up 1-1. So they're going to go back to center with a minute and a half to go here in this match. Tied up, ones.
Waters gets to his feet. Taylor, tough on top, rides him, runs him out of bounds. Missouri sporting white singlets tonight for Sinclair.
Well, Iowa State's wearing like black or gray, dark gray singlets tonight.
They've had those. I think David Carr wore those in the finals a couple of times.
They had a camel singlet on earlier today too. That new other one. They've had like 4 different, I think, new singlets every round.
Yeah.
And you got Penn State, Iowa, just your every single day, same singlet they've had for years. There's look at Rabideau almost getting around behind on Duke. Duke was able to come up and score up, not give anything up there, but.
So 1-1 on both semifinal matches. Oh, Waters got caught reaching, and Taylor throws the underhook by and gets the takedown.
That's big for Nebraska.
Nice switch and escape by Waters. Still a minute to go in that one. He just got caught reaching, and Taylor got the arm down and just threw him by. He gets into that exact same spot right there, but can't finish it. It's a defending national champion knowing how to wrestle on a Friday night. 30 seconds left. Taylor leading 4-2. Over near the edge. Waters overhook to an inside trip. They go out of bounds, back to the center with 20 on the clock. Sudden victory for Duke and Rabideau. Wask of Navy is an All-American again. Kelly gets taken down by Gaitan with 30 seconds left, so Iowa State will have another All-American.
She's X another single. I didn't even realize there's a Gaitan down there. That's a 5th single I've seen him wear. Entrail
Taylor does win. He will get a chance to defend his title tomorrow night.
This one here is overtime.
Duke and Rabideau. Yeah, I don't think either guy has even really been close to any sort of a takedown. There's a shot by Duke, reshot by Rabideau. Gets in. Duke, though, into a cradle.
It's got locked.
They're going to call 3, but Okie State's going to challenge that. Refs are going to talk about it. Now the ref says, I'm going to go look at it first.
Should have probably let that play out. But he had the hands locked on the cradle with him on his back, I think. If he did, then that's 3. But if he didn't get the hands locked until he was up and not on his hip, then no.
Saldano and Campos tied at 6 with 30 seconds left. Conway a 1-0 lead on Sinclair. Hawks of Arizona State, Branson John of Maryland on mat 1. Rylan Rogers of Lehigh. Eddie Knightenbach of Wyoming on mat number 2. Hawk fans, enjoy your home away from home at Coralville's All-Suite Homewood Suites Iowa River Landing and Home 2 Suites Hilton Hotels. Relax in spacious suites with kitchens. Enjoy free breakfast, 24-hour gym, pool, hot tub, and more. Perfectly located for your next Hawkeye visit. Also remind you that in Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn grows feed for our livestock, food for our families, and clean-burning fuel. For your drive to the game, drive clean with Unleaded 88 to support Iowa corn farmers. Go to iowacorn.org to pump it up with Unleaded 88. Well, they showed it on the big board, but I didn't look up and see it. Did you happen to?
Oh, I didn't see it on the big board, no. I never look up there. I don't know why they don't show up more than once.
Campos of American comes across, gets a takedown right off the whistle. Oklahoma throwing a challenge brick in. Not sure. They thought maybe a false start. I don't know if you can challenge a false start. Takedown reversal. I think they're going to give 2 near falls as well to Campos. That'll give him an 11-8 lead. Hawks and Johnson, no score halfway through the first. Knightenbach and Rogers, no score towards the end of the first. Sinclair got a takedown. He leads 3-1 over Conway of Franklin and Marshall. They wave the takedown off, so 52 seconds left. Still a 1-1 score with Duke and Robideau.
See, the Penn State coaches are really upset because it didn't play out, and he had his hands locked in a cradle, and they stopped it because they thought that was a takedown, and it was overtime. It's a very unfortunate situation for Penn State.
Yeah. There's Duke in on a shot, missed. Robideau tries to reshoot. He's in pretty deep, head to the outside. Duke scrambling, throws that leg out. Robideau in deep, though, with that leg. Duke trying to reach back, grab an ankle. Throwing a tight whizzer in. Robideau trying to pull him back inbounds. Needs to limp arm out. 20 seconds left in the sudden victory. Looking to step all the way over. Looking to pull him back in. He does step all the way over. They slide out of bounds. No points.
Wow, what a scramble. That was some amazing wrestling by Duke right there to come out of that and not give up a takedown. Wow.
Looks like this one's going to go to the 30-second tiebreakers. Knightenbach of Wyoming with a takedown over there on mat number 2. Keeter on deck on mat 1. So we could have Keeter, Arnold, and Caliendo at the same time.
Who you want to win this?
I don't care. I just like seeing good wrestling.
You're so political, Steven. You're so political. You never, ever, take a side on anything, I swear.
I mean, honestly, yeah, it's great to see Penn State lose because they're the team to beat, as there's Robideau in a reversal. I mean, it's 2 of our rivals, so do you really want either of them to win? And you don't really want Taylor to win in the finals because he's Nebraska, other than you appreciate good, hard wrestling.
I tell you what, going into this match, I really wanted Duke to win this. I just think he's just a more fun, dominating wrestler to watch. But in this match, it just has not wrestled his match. And this Robideau has showed up and really stepped up in this match. And he's just a better wrestler right now at this exact moment. And now this makes it very interesting. Duke chooses neutral. So he's got 30 seconds to take down Robideau for the win or the loss if he doesn't.
Robideau right on the edge. Duke stepped out. Robideau had circled back in. There they go out of bounds. Stall warning on Robideau for backing out. 14 seconds left. I mean, if Duke chose down, he would have had to get a reversal and a right out because he would have had riding time against him. Caution on Duke starting early.
I tell you what, Robideau won this. It's over. I know there's 14 seconds left, but
Duke just looks exhausted too. I think nerves maybe.
I don't think so.
I mean, Robideau wrestled well too. Second false start on Duke. Robideau backs to the edge, shot there by Duke. Comes into an overhook. Now Robideau drops in on the leg himself, and Robideau's going to get it done, 3-1. So the 5 seed knocks off the 1 seed. Let's step out, take another timeout.
This whole arena is cheering for Oklahoma State over Penn State.
We'll be back with more of the 2026 NCAA Wrestling Championships. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Welcome back to Rocket Arena in Cleveland. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside getting ready for the 165 semifinals. Campos of American wins, as does Knightenbach of Wyoming. Aiden Sinclair won, so Sinclair and Knightenbach will be wrestling. And then I assume that Silas Allred, Allred did medical forfeit. So Silas Allred will finish short of All-American because of an injury. That'll be 2 bonus points for Oklahoma State. Well, here we go, Mark. Mikey Caliendo, the rematch with Joey Blaze. 7-4 was the final in the dual meet in West Lafayette. Blaze just really long, good defense, hard to score on. What's your key for Mikey to get things turned around here tonight?
Keep Blaze off your legs. That's it.
There you go.
Keep him off your legs. Don't let him in on your legs. That's what you got to do.
Gabe Arnold is wrestling over on mat number 5 right now. Gabe, round of 12, trying to become an All-American, taking on the 15 seed Remy Cotton of Rutgers. Lost to him 4-1 at the Big Tens in sudden victory.
Oh, look at that. Double by Gabe, and he gets a takedown. What a shot by Gabe Arnold. Started in the middle, went all the way to the edge, and finished. What a beautiful double. They're about ready to go out of bounds, and he smartly slid right down the legs, down to the ankles, and was able to finish.
So he leads 3-0, 1:20 to go here in the first period. Gabe lost in the opening round. This is his 5th match after that opening round loss to try to become an All-American.
Boy, this would be just huge for Gabe Arnold. Huge.
Cotton to his feet, hand control out for the escape. Gabe leads 3-1 now. Caliendo pacing back and forth, waiting for the TV break, kind of glances over and sees his teammate going. Snap by Arnold, clear tie. Coming back across. Gabe, a little snatch attempt, couldn't quite hang on to the leg. And Arnold wrestling on 5. Caliendo will be coming up on 4. Messenbrink of Penn State against Alvan of Columbia, the other semifinal. Keeter is on deck on 1, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that one as well. So they're in sudden victory. Keeter will be taking on Braxton Amos of Wisconsin, who he defeated earlier this year, 4-1 in sudden victory.
3 people up all at once.
Gabe takes a 3-1 lead into the second period.
What a shot. You know, I was just thinking about how much better it is back from when I wrestled. You don't even know this. When I wrestled, The consolations were 2-2-2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So dumb.
I think I knew that Midlands was that way. I didn't
Midlands
realize
was that way too when I wrestled. I was always not just the consolations.
That was the
everything,
whole thing.
the whole finals and all. 2-2-2.
Gabe starts down, gets to his feet, out for the escape, so he leads 4-1. Caliendo and Blaze getting ready to get started on mat number 4. Gabe Arnold, collar tie on Remy Cotton. Couple half attempts by both guys. Come back up. Cotton swipes at the leg. Blaze had his warm-ups off, walking around. Now he's just standing out there. Caliendo was walking back and forth with the sweatshirt. He's taking it off. Now he's pacing back and forth. Waiting for the go-ahead from the TV crew. A minute to go, second period. Gabe Arnold leading 4-1. Goes to an underhook on the right side. Gabe, low single attempt. Cotton throws the leg back out of the way. .35 to go now, second period.
Gabe doing a good job holding center. Cotton not really being too aggressive yet. You know he will be come third period.
20 on the clock now, second period.
Boy, what a shot by Gabe, though. All right, here we go.
Caliendo and Blaze.
Blaze so long. He was getting to the legs big time on Caliendo in that duel like 3-4 times, and Caliendo just could not get that leg back far enough, and I know that's something they worked on. They ended up wrestling again at the Big Tens. Ooh.
Shot by Blaze from a ways away from a non-tie. Caliendo keeps the hands down.
Caliendo doing a good job staying low and not letting him come to that leg.
Gabe leads 4-1, starts in the top position, third period. They stop things with Caliendo for hands to the face, warning. Cotton gets the escape, makes it 4-2 now in favor of Arnold. Alvin almost takes
Messenbrink. Double unders. He almost freaked double unders to a bylock and threw him by.
Speaking of double unders, Gabe Arnold has that, forces Cotton out of bounds. Stall warning on Cotton. Boot scoot attempt there by Caliendo, but Blaze down blocks it. There's a reshot attempt there by Arnold, but Cotton keeps the hands down. Messenbrink gets the takedown. There's a shot. Blaze gets to Caliendo. Just use that length.
See, this is where he was good before. This is where he scored on us in that duel.
Trying to step over. Caliendo locked around the chest, squeezing, trying to prevent that arm from coming out. Almost getting neutral danger over there. Caliendo could roll him through to get him out of bounds. Didn't get the neutral danger count. There's the out of bounds, 1:10 to go. Messenbrink getting near falls over there, running a wing.
Messenbrink's getting the fall.
30 seconds left,
He's
Gabe
really
Arnold.
Good at running that wing, Messenbrink.
27 on the clock for Gabe Arnold, leading 4-2. There's a stall warning on Gabe. Another shot by Cotton. Right on the edge. Gabe trying to circle back in. Cotton drops for a shot, gets to the leg. Almost tripped us back up. Gabe goes out of bounds, gets called for stalling with 10 seconds left to make it 4-3 now.
Gotta stay in there, Gabe Arnold. Stay in there. Don't back up. Stay in there. Underhooks.
There, he's pushing across.
Oh, we didn't get our legs back.
Cotton coming through, driving through. 3, 2, 1. Time runs out. Gabe Arnold is an All-American.
Thank goodness, Gabe Arnold.
4-3 is the victory. 18 seconds left for Caliendo. Tom Brand's telling Angel Rivera, hey, his headgear broke. That's why it came off. Not that he was throwing it. Don't take another team point from us. There's Caliendo on a shot. Here he comes to an end, though.
Look at that.
Gabe Arnold
is an All-American.
The 27 seed just won his 5th match in a row on the backside to become an All-American. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we've got Keeter coming out over on mat 1. He'll be taking on Braxton Amos of Wisconsin. Amos, after losing first round, has majored, or second round, I think, has majored his way back to the blood round. No, he got beaten his first one. And yeah, he's got 3 straight majors on the backside. There's a slide by Blaze, and he takes Caliendo down, makes it 3-1. Just got Mikey coming across, heavy hands. Caliendo trying to get out. Blaze trying to pull him out of bounds. Head back to the center.
McDaniel looks like that's who's from Nebraska, is who Gabe's going to have later tonight.
Giog of Ohio State goes down as well. Second caution on Joey Blaze. Messenbrink did not get the fall, but he's got more near falls again.
There's a 1-point escape right there for Caliendo. Finally breaks that grip, gets up to his feet. 3-2 right now in favor.
Messenbrink with the tech fall.
3-2 in favor of Blaze. Second period, 1:17 to go. There's
Mikey's
a shot right there by Mikey.
Gets to the leg. It's from a ways away. Blaze tricking that knee. Just trying to stuff Mikey's head. Caliendo trying to elevate, looking to get down to that ankle a little bit more. Keeping that head to the inside. Blaze posting our far wrist, though. Mikey limp arms, and now off the edge. Back to the center, 51 seconds to go. Katka of Rutgers, Christian Carroll of Wyoming. Katka with a quick takedown. Caliendo,
there you go, Caliendo. Pull him down here now. Pull him down here. Wrestle here, Caliendo.
Slide by again, but we drive through it. Whizzer thrown in last second by Blaze. We get down to the ankle. Caliendo right on the edge, trying to see if he can pull Blaze back in and adjust here. Just 15 seconds left. Slide out of bounds. Fresh start with 12 on the clock, second period.
Boy, Blaze is bleeding all over the place. Can't believe they didn't stop it.
Caliendo down by a point as we go to the third period.
Caliendo wants to go neutral. Caliendo wants to go neutral? Heck, we just need an escape.
No, it's Blaze's choice.
Oh, okay, maybe he's saying just put him up to go neutral.
Keeter, scoreless first period against Amos. Amos will start down. Yeah, he just intentionally releases Blaze. So that'll make it 4-2 now in favor of Blaze. And we'll start on our feet. Mikey tried coming across. Blaze down blocks. There's a shot again by Caliendo. Reshot there by Blaze. Reshot by Mikey. Front headlock. Trying to circle around. Blaze throwing that arm out. Mikey switching in. Gets down to that knee. Trying to elevate it. Tries to roll through. We hold him there. Neutral danger. Now slide back. Caliendo gets the 3 takedown.
Nice job, Cal. That was tough. That was really, really tough how he finished that and took him like, just grabbed that knee and just wham! He pulled it right into him hard.
Challenge brick thrown in by Tony Ursuline.
No way. No way. For sure 3.
There is Silas already. He's got that right foot all in a boot or a cast.
I didn't even see Keeter was up down here.
Yep. 1:46 to go. Second period scoreless.
Second period?
Yeah.
Did you say he was up?
Yeah.
I was so into Caliendo's match, I didn't even hear you.
I even said he was scoreless at the end of the first.
Yeah, I'm not paying. I'm completely into this.
I'm used to it, Mark. Don't worry.
Completely into this Caliendo match right now. Here's a replay up here, right here. Watch him grab this knee, and then watch him, once he get this right here, watch this. Right there. Like right there. There's the takedown right there. There's the takedown.
Both legs. Even though Blaze is locked around our body, we had both legs secured.
Yeah, we have both legs secured.
1:36 on the clock. As it stands, a 5-4 lead for Caliendo. Keeter has got a minute of riding time. Flattens Amos down.
This was a really good brick for them to throw, though. I mean, Purdue, Ursuline. I mean, you got it, might as well use it, and this is a humongous takedown. Boy, Keeter is just doing a good job riding, but he just got called for stalling.
39 seconds left, second period. They do confirm 3 takedown. So Caliendo.
Okay, we got to ride tough here. Ride tough. We're up 5-4. 1:30 to go here in the match in the third period.
To his feet. We try to put a half in, try to pick him up. And cannot hold him down, so there's the escape. Ties it up at 5. Got taken down off of a slide by. Have fought off a couple of other attempts just because of the length that Blaze has. 2 national runners-up from last year meeting here in the semifinals. Blaze losing to Taylor of Nebraska at 157. Caliendo losing to Messenbrink here at 165. Inside of a minute to go, third period. Caliendo takes another shot, gets to the leg, trying to step over. Blaze tries to ride through our crotch. Now we look to get neutral danger. Popping the hips back the other way. Blaze still hanging on around our waist. Now he's trying to come through, see if he can elevate Mikey up.
Come up with it here. Come up with it, Mikey.
Caliendo hanging on to those ankles. Blaze sitting back into Caliendo. Now he sits, turns back in towards us. Caliendo hanging on to that ankle, sits back, trying to put him into neutral danger. Blaze hanging on to our leg.
Don't sit here.
20 seconds left. Mikey trying to turn in.
There you go. Come up now.
Looking to grab that ankle. He's got our foot.
Jeez.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
It's like watching a pretzel maker, now, watching people wrestle.
Blaze dives over top of us. We try to cut off to a double. Now he's through the crotch. Period comes to an end. 5-5. We go to sudden victory. Caliendo and Blaze.
1-1 between Amos and Keeter.
Keeter does have riding time, though. There's Caliendo, hits a shot. Blaze was a little flat-footed.
And 3! Yes, Caliendo! Caliendo!
Caliendo is a Saturday Nighter again.
What a shot by Caliendo, right at the ankles. That's how you beat it. That's how you beat it, so they can't cut corners, grab ankles, and do all that stuff.
8-5 final score. Caliendo gets the win and moves into the finals. For the 9th time, he and Messenbrink will get one final go. What a win by Mikey Caliendo. Over there on mat number 1, 45 seconds to go in the match. Keeter tied at 1, but he does have riding time. Keeter and Amos. There is a stall call against Keeter, his second.
So that's going to tie it up.
So ties it up, in essence, with 10 seconds left as Amos was in on a shot, but Keeter hipping into him, breaking the grip, getting around behind, and Ben Keeter gets the takedown. He will get the win and become an All-American again with a 5-2 victory.
Yes.
Great little exchange right there for the Hawkeyes. A win by Keeter and a win by Caliendo.
And Gabe Arnold.
The Hawks with 7 All-Americans this year. And we still have a lot of wrestling left to do here. We're going to step out, take another timeout. We'll be back to Cleveland with more. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, gear up for game day with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, they bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Sip on fan favorites like Easy Eddie, Citrus Surfer, and Neighborhood Beer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to the stadium? No worries. Join them at any of their 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks!
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Welcome back to Rocket Arena in Cleveland. I've got like 10 things I'm trying to do right now, so I don't even know where I'm at. Other than we got Patrick Kennedy coming out against Levi Haynes. We've got Mikey Caliendo into the finals tomorrow night. Patrick's trying to replicate that. And we also have 7 All-Americans. 4 more that will be wrestling here again in this session. So
7 All-Americans for the Hawkeyes. That's freaking an awesome, awesome tournament. And then you think back to Bailey, you think back to Peterson, shoulda, woulda, coulda. All 9.
Yeah, we were that close.
So close to 9. Wow. So happy for Ben Keeter, too, right there.
That was a big takedown after he gave up a stall call that was going to force sudden
overtime,
victory.
Yeah, would have gone into overtime. Wasn't for the match, but would have gone into overtime.
Drake's on deck on 2. That one, sudden victory right now. But there's a review, a challenge.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on over there between Rutgers and Wyoming, but I know that Mark Branch, the coach at Wyoming, was going crazy at the end of that. I think he maybe thought the time was out when they issued a takedown.
Christian Carroll of Wyoming, Hunter Katka of Rutgers. Starting to see our consolation quarterfinals. Provo of Stanford and Klinsky of Ryder coming out on mat number 1. Winners will wrestle the losers of the semifinals to see who gets 3rd or who goes for 3rd. Losers will wrestle each other for 5th. Mat number 5 is the other side at 125. Vincent Robinson of North Carolina State against Jory Volk of Minnesota. And then 133, Tyler Knox of Stanford against Jacob Van D of Nebraska. And they do keep the takedown, so we go to sudden victory before we get Drake Ayala coming out. Oak Knoll's mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll conveniently located near the University of Iowa Healthcare Campus, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and downtown Iowa City. Proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Visit oakknoll.com to learn more. £174. 7-seeded Cam Steed of Missouri, the 3-seed Christopher Minto of Nebraska, top seed Levi Haynes of Penn State, Iowa's 5th-seeded Patrick Kennedy. These two have wrestled 3 times before. 11-3 this year, 10-3 the last 2 times. Christian Carroll finishes as an All-American over there for Wyoming.
They wrestle in the Big Tens?
No, just in the duel.
I thought they didn't wrestle Patrick in the duel.
No, it was at the Big Ten, sorry. And that was where it was 11-3. Keeter will be taking on David Zuba of Arizona State yet tonight. Connor Doucette with the fall for Oklahoma State, so a couple bonus points for the Cowboys. Hawks have jumped back into 4th place, 1 point ahead of Ohio State. There's Haynes in on a shot on Patrick Kennedy. Patrick trying to get that whizzer in, looking to break that grip.
Patrick's heavy here. Good job getting your legs back, Patrick. Good job. Even looking for that ankle, too, when he came up.
Big win by Patrick over Harchla earlier. Great for him to get a win over Haynes right here.
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
Swipes at that ankle. .145 to go, first period. No score here for Kennedy and Haynes. There's
nice
Patrick, ankle pick, but Haynes sprawls back big time. Good ankle pick right there.
God dang it, that's what he needs to get back to. Love seeing that right there.
There's a sweep attempt by Haynes. Patrick goes to that whizzer, though. Drake Ayala coming out over on mat number 2. He's got a 2-on-1 against Lucas Bird of Illinois.
Nice, nice, nice. Got
Passes
to the
it
ankle.
by. Oh, but Bird turns and kicks away.
Then he slide bys, then goes right down the leg. And there is, can he get this 3?
Bird scrambling, dives through and grabs our ankle.
Man, Drake looks so good in those first exchange right there. Oh, no. Thought Drake was hurt.
There's another shot by Haynes. Patrick keeping that toe to the mat. Now Haynes drops to the ankle. Patrick trying to lean back over top of him. Haynes shelving that leg, slides up, trying to reach across that hip. Patrick gives up the 3 takedown. Couldn't get his hand back to that collar, or the whizzer, excuse me. So Haynes leads 3-0. Drake Ayala working the 2-on-1. Again, Bird shoving his head way to the far side. Drake tries to clear it. First period comes to an end for Patrick, down 3-0. Drake Ayala halfway through the first period, no score. Haynes starts down against Kennedy to begin the second period.
Up to his feet, Kennedy lets him go. 1 point escape. 0-0 over there between Bird and Drake.
Drake takes a shot, reshot by Bird.
That one's got a minute 15 to go in the first period. Shot by Levi Haynes here, and then a reshot by Levi Haynes. He shot once, got a leg back, and then he reshot in on us again.
Patrick actually hit a real low single, but he missed. And as he was coming back up, Haynes just kind of followed him along and hit that reshot and ggets the takedown to make it 7-0. There's the escape, makes it 7-1. Tom and Morningstar in the corner for Patrick Kennedy. Terry in the corner for Drake Ayala. Patrick takes a shot. But couldn't get to the legs. Kennedy. Been doing all the right things. Haynes has just been ready for him. Another ankle pick attempt, but Haynes felt that one coming. There's Haynes passing an elbow. Patrick steps out of it. Collar tie, ear to ear.
End of the first period, 0-0 over there between Bird and Drake. Patrick just cannot find an answer for Levi Haynes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm surprised is he's not using his hands as much as he normally does, like snapping and really pulling on and, you know, just kind of hanging out with him. And that is definitely not how you're going to beat Levi Haynes.
Ooh, Drake Ayala, I missed it. Gives up the escape to start the period. I think he hit a slide by.
Had to have.
Gets the takedown. Takes a 3-2 lead now with 30 seconds gone by in that second period. Takedown towards the end over there on mat 6. And that is going to be Knox of Stanford over Van D of Nebraska. So Van D will wrestle for 7th. Haynes putting on a tough ride now against Patrick Kennedy. Patrick back up to his feet. Haynes picks him up, spikes the hips. Patrick into a sit out. Trying to get that hand control. Forward pressure by Haynes.
Block coming up on 6 against Swiderski.
We got 3 guys going again. 1:26 to go, third period. Kennedy down 7-1. He's got riding time against him now. Drake Ayala leads 3-2 with 40 seconds to go in the second period. On mat number 2, there's another shot by Drake, gets to the ankle. Bird trying to square back up with him. Drake continued to elevate, dumps him, looks to go back the other way, driving across. Bird doing the splits. Drake climbs up the leg. Now Bird hips back into us. And now we continue, go head to the outside and get rolled through, go out of bounds.
Boy, Drake's wrestling so tough. Like, just so much effort out of Drake Ayala.
Another takedown for Haynes makes it 10-2. Escape 10-3. Block and Swiderski come out on mat number 6. Another shot by Haynes gets Patrick draped up over him. Patrick hanging on to an ankle. Haynes just reaches over, catching him into a neutral danger spot. That'll be 3 takedown and near falls. That's going to be a tech fall.
Tech fall is right.
If he rides him out. Drake leads 3-2 as we go to the third period. So Patrick will drop down to the wrestleback side. He'll take on either Wask of Navy or Gaitan of Iowa State, who will wrestle yet tonight.
Drake starts down here to start the third period. He leads 3-2 going in third period. Bird trying to pick him up and put him back down. Not sure why Bird's trying to ride him. Must be wanting to turn him. Takes us back down to the mat, and that's going to do it for Patrick Kennedy.
18-3 tech fall for Levi Haynes. A fall and 3 tech falls for Haynes into the finals. 4-1 is the lead right now for Minto over Steed. No score between Ryder Block and Swiderski. Ryder beat Swiderski 5-3 in Tulsa back in November. Well, Bird's thinking he can ride Drake out, get sudden victory, or at least get a riding time point. Out of bounds, head back to the center. Mat 1, Echemendia of Iowa State taking on Composto of Penn. Drake gets reset, 1:20 to go. Leading 3-2. Now Bird just lets him out for the escape.
Surprised he tried to ride him as long as he did.
Stall warning on Ryder Block, and then he comes across, doubles, comes up into a double under. Now switches off to the underhook as Swiderski switches to the middle. Drake slide by, gets to both ankles, and
nice.
The takedown to take a 7-2 lead now over Bird.
Awesome job, Drake Ayala.
Goes into that claw ride. Bird tried rolling. Drake keeping a toe in. Back to the center. Minto wins. So Minto and Haynes.
Rematch of the Big Ten Finals. Boy, Drake Ayala has just looked so good in this tournament, except for the match against Blaze. He just never got to his offense.
Ryder Block scoreless. He'll go down to begin the second period.
Drake Ayala looking so good right now.
Ryder works up to his feet. Hand control, escape. Oh, he tried diving back in, so now Swiderski's going to keep riding him a little bit. Dumps him into the table. 32 seconds left over there for Drake Ayala, still riding, leading 7-2. Echemendia leading 3-1 in the second period. Bird to his feet, escape, swipes at the leg with 20 seconds left, swipes again, Drake down blocks. Another attempt, go behind, Drake Ayala, 10-3, now he's going to come out front. He's thinking major decision here. Gives the escape. Slide by, Bird dives for a shot.
I love this.
Down block, go behind, attempt, and doesn't get it as time runs out. But a 10-4 win, Drake Ayala.
Oh boy, Drake.
Climbing his way up the podium. Another 3.5 points for the Hawkeyes. Over there, Ryder Block did get his escape. So he leads 1-0. Drake Ayala will now get a chance at another of the freshmen, Seidel of Virginia Tech. Ferrari waiting to come out here on mat number 4. Ryder Block tries throwing an underhook by, but doesn't get anywhere with it. 45 seconds to go, second period. He leads Swiderski of Oklahoma State 1-0. Locking fingers on the right side. Big snap by Swiderski to clear out of that. And he comes across heavy with that right hand into the collar. Block clears out of it. Block, little snatch attempt. Pops the head to the outside. Swiderski trying to hip into him. Short time here. Ryder stands up with it. Trying to reach across, trip him down. 3 seconds left. And does.
Yes, yes.
They're going to talk about it. I don't know if he had control before the time ran out. They're going to go look at it themselves. He had the takedown. The question is, was there time?
Yeah, I don't know. At least they're going to look at it.
University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you no matter where you are in the state. Changing medicine, changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Visit uihealthcare.org. That would be big for Ryder to take a 4-0 lead into the third.
Huge. The referees are looking at it themselves. It's not sending it up to review. They're looking at it themselves to see if the takedown was awarded before the time was out.
184-pound semifinals about ready to get started. Top seed Rocco Welsh of Penn State against the number 5 seed Brock Montanona of Michigan. The number 3 seed Max McAnally of Minnesota against Iowa's 7th seeded Angelo Ferrari. They do award the takedown to Ryder Block right at the end, so he takes a 4-0 lead into the third. It is Swiderski's choice, so he'll start down. Echemendia got the win, I believe. So he moves up. I just love Drake Ayala. Got beat in the Big Ten Finals and the National Finals by Bird last year. And he gets to the point where he's cutting him trying to get a major decision in the consolation quarterfinals tonight. Now they got to stop something. Tom Brand's hopped up right away. Clock wasn't right.
Wow.
So 4-1, Ryder Block with the lead, 1:45 to go in regulation.
For stalling too.
A lot of people have been wanting to see this matchup. There's a reshot attempt by Block, but he couldn't quite get to Swiderski's legs. A lot of people have been wanting to see McAnally and Ferrari. Over there, Ryder Block comes across, overhook. Clears his arm out of it, 1:20 to go. Ryder fights for that inside position. There's an ankle pick attempt by Swiderski. Reshot. We try to get around behind, and then Swiderski gets deep on the double leg and takes us down.
He didn't want to go out of bounds, so he ended up getting his legs sucked in there. He didn't fight that off like he normally wanted to fight that off because he's worried about getting dinged on the edge of the mat. So that makes it 4-4. They're going to cut him.
It's going to go optional start.
Yeah, a lot of people have been wanting to see this matchup between Ferrari and McAnally.
There's the escape for Block, puts him on top 5-4. Gets pushed over to the edge though. Snap by Swiderski. Circle back in, Ryder. Another snap into a shot. Ryder trying to hip into him. Swiderski tries driving through, and then a reshot by Ryder, but just touched the knee for a moment. Right on the edge, goes to that inside collar tie. Big snap again by Swiderski. We dive for a shot, and then he takes a shot as we go out of bounds. 36 seconds to go. Getting underway here on mat number 4 with Ferrari and McAnally.
Stay in there, Ryder Block. You've already been dinged for stalling.
Right off the whistle.
Circle here, circle wrestle.
Man, it looked like you could have had a go behind.
Yeah, you got to wrestle there, man. You've been dinged for stalling. You got to make something happen there.
There he comes across, underhook. Pushes Swiderski all the way to the edge.
Stay, butt to the center, butt to the center, butt to the center.
Duck, he gets
got
deep on
stalling.
us. That's going to tie it. Body lock situation right there for Swiderski. We're clear out of that, but we still have an overhook. And we're going to go to sudden victory, it looks like. Block and Swiderski tied up at 5. Ferrari came across looking for a shot against McAnally. Gets up into that right-handed collar tie. Ferrari gets that right hand up onto the collar. Ryder Block tied at 5 with Swiderski in sudden victory. Ferrari staying low on that knee. Tight right-handed collar is the double leg by Ryder Block, but from straight on a long ways away. Swiderski felt it coming. He takes a shot, reshot by Ryder, come up in an over-under situation. Clear their arms out of that. Attempt by Swiderski. We down block. Another shot, reshot by Ryder.
Gets
deep.
Here. Can we finish this?
Elevates. He's on the edge. He's backing him towards the center. He's got it up at the hip. Trying to trip him down, reaching across. Trying to elevate a little bit more. Drives through. Ryder Block gets the far ankle.
Yes,
3.
Take down Ryder Block. That a boy, Ryder Block. The best part about that was he pulled him all the way back to the center and didn't try to finish in the middle. He had all kinds of a time. He had over a minute to go. So smart. Great wrestling right there by Ryder.
Ferrari trying to find that underhook on the right side. McAnally not letting him. There's a swipe by McAnally at our left leg. That's one thing I think Angelo will want to work on the offseason. He likes getting to that really tight right-handed underhook, and guys are starting to pick up on that and just not allowing him to get there. .25 on the clock here, first period. No score in either match. Penn State fans trying to pick up where they left off at the Big Ten championships, booing anytime Ferrari goes to a knee. Comes up to that collar. McAnally snaps to clear out. Will be scoreless at the end of the first. McAnally wins the toss. He'll start down. McAnally gets set. Ferrari gets cautioned for false start. Started quick. Takedown on mat 1 for Cannon Webster over Meyer Shapiro. McAnally trying to drive forward. Ferrari comes around into that claw ride. McAnally trying to get that hand control. Ferrari continuing that forward pressure, bumps him back to his base. Montanona in on a shot there on Welsh. There's McAnally to his feet. Ferrari drops back down to the leg, comes up over the waist, drives him out of bounds, head back to the center. 27 seconds off the clock.
Good job, Ferrari. Keep riding tough here. See if we can break him down a little bit. Ferrari's not much of a rider, though.
McAnally to his feet, hand control, escape. 30 seconds of riding time. So 1-0 is the lead for McAnally of Minnesota over Iowa's Angelo Ferrari. This guy kind of posting on the other shoulder, keeping those arms straight. Ferrari trying to find that underhook on the right side. Welsh hits a little snatch against Montanona on the other semifinal mat. Ferrari staying low, comes into those collars again. Dropped like he was going to go for a shot, but couldn't get there.
Welsh in on a shot on Montanona and couldn't finish it on the edge.
40 to go here, second period. Ferrari and McAnally. McAnally leading 1-0.
I was watching blocks match so much, I wasn't watching the first period of this. Has anybody even touched each other's legs?
I don't think so, no. I think the only thing we've really seen from either guy is they've changed levels and kind of moved lateral. They haven't really done any sort of attempt to come towards their opponent and get to the legs. Final seconds tick away. It will be 1-0 McAnally as we go to the third. Hawks are up to 77.5, 9.5 points behind Nebraska, 8 points ahead of Ohio State. Still sitting in fourth place in the team standings.
Iowa needs this win right here. This would be huge, huge for Ferrari himself, number one. Number two, getting another finalist, and number three for the team score.
Gets the escape, so we're tied up at 1. McAnally, no real effort to ride him. He changes levels for a shot. There's a takedown for Welsh. Gives him a 4-1 lead. Ferrari stepped heavy like he was going to take a little sweep. And he just keeps wanting to go back to that right-handed underhook. Sinclair did a great job turning his shoulder away, and McAnally's doing a similar thing, just not letting him get into it. .110 to go, regulation. 1-1 score. Ferrari for the Hawkeyes, McAnally for Minnesota.
One minute. 1 minute. Somebody tell him. Tell him to pretend that's 1 minute left in overtime.
Yeah.
So skip that overtime. Is that possible?
I mean, just get a takedown. I don't care how much time's left where. Just get a shot, get a takedown. Ferrari finally gets that underhook, and McAnally quickly clears out of it. Welsh looks like he's going to get the win. 35 seconds left, up 4-1. Ferrari gets to that underhook. Had a little bit of advancement, trying to get an angle created, but McAnally cleared out of it. I mean, I think McAnally respects Ferrari's defense so much that, I mean, Sinclair got taken down off of one of Sinclair's shots. So he's been respecting it there.
I think he just respects the scrambling abilities that he has.
Welsh gives up a stall point, but he is going to get the win by a score of 4-3. So Welsh will wrestle for the national championship for Penn State. Second time in his career he'll be a Saturday nighter. 1:50 to go, sudden victory, Ferrari and McAnally. There's a reshot right there by Ferrari, fully extended. McAnally hipping in hard to him. Angelo trying to suck this in. McAnally locked around the chest, going to go to stalemate.
Couldn't get our hands locked.
Back to action. Ferrari, right-handed collar. McAnally pushes him away. That's the thing, is McAnally hasn't even really wanted to tie up with him to see if he can create an opening.
No,
minute to go, sudden
McAnally
victory.
has had no offense. Like, McAnally just, I don't know what his game plan is here. Just to, I don't know, let it come down. I'm not sure, because he has not done anything against Ferrari. Ferrari really hadn't done anything. He took that shot here just a little bit ago, and that's really about the only thing done in this entire match.
40 in the sudden victory. Ferrari hanging on to a wrist, goes to the underhook, gets to a leg, but McAnally sprawls back big time.
He did a great job.
He set that up well. McAnally responded just as well. There he gets to a shot again, but again, reshot.
Nice again.
There's a stall call against McAnally. Get him draped up over the back, 15 seconds left. Ferrari trying to come through the back door, pops it off. McAnally reaching back, grabbing our ankle. We elevate again. Short time here. He's trying to pop out, turns back in, looking to step over, goes to a crossface. Ferrari not going to be able to get the takedown. And we'll go to sudden victory, or to the tiebreakers. Ferrari thinking there was a challenge there.
For what, though? Like, where? I agree with Terry.
I don't think he didn't have his leg out, so they're not going to give it to him. Stop by, see what everyone's talking about at Watermill Kitchen and Bar, voted the 2025 Best New Restaurant by the Corridor Business Journal. This modern Midwestern restaurant, located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing, features chef-inspired takes on all your favorite dishes with amazing daily specials, unique cocktails, and monthly events. And he turns into him, but McAnally still has our foot right there. So even though he goes crossface, he's got our foot, so they're not going to give it to him. And he stepped all the way over.
Yeah, there's no way.
But since he's got our foot, they're not going to give it to him.
No, I don't see how they would. I'm not sure what he's.
No takedown, so we go to the tiebreakers. Here comes Wask and Gaitan over on mat number 6. That is who Patrick Kennedy will wrestle tomorrow morning. Sparks of Minnesota coming out over on mat number 2.
All right, let's go, Ferrari. You got to ride tough here, guy. Ride tough.
Remember, McAnally did get hit with a stall call in that third period, or in that sudden victory.
That was big. That was really, really, really big. Can't believe only 5 seconds went off the clock there. Hey, ride tough here. Ride tough. Come on. We got to ride him out here. We have to ride him out. Ride him out.
Gaitan gets a takedown over there against Wask. Caution on McAnally starting early. Sparks taking on Patty Gallagher on mat number 2. Going to have Keeter and Arnold both coming out here relatively soon as well. And there's the escape.
Too slippery.
And they didn't take any riding time.
1 second. He got out in 1 second. Well, that's going to be tough to beat.
6 seconds. Now they're going to talk to see what the riding time should be. Gaitan getting near falls over there against Wask. Arnold on deck on 2, where Sparks and Gallagher are wrecked.
They're saying 7 seconds.
They've got 7 seconds on the match clock.
I think they're going to probably put 7 seconds on the riding time clock.
Trying to get it squared away there. Mat number 1, Hartsel of Ohio State leads Montanona 6-3 in the second period. Sparks and Gallagher on 2. Catcherbone of Michigan trailing Cannon of Ohio State 4-3 with 30 seconds left. And then Wask trailing Gaitan 6-0 halfway through the first period. Hawkeye Nation, here's something to cheer about. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile. Now you're on America's largest 5G network. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're proud to bring a stronger network to every call, every post, every win. Better together. Cannon does win over Catcherbone. They're going to keep it 6 seconds.
Serious?
Ferrari talking to coaching staff, Terry and Morningstar, trying to get, now they do put 7 on the riding time, 9 on the clock. Now Ferrari's got to get out in 7 seconds, trailing 2-1.
Jeez. God, he made it tough on himself here. I can't even watch.
But McAnally does have a stall call.
Yeah, he can't drop.
Now Michael Kemmer wants to ask a question of the referees. You don't think this match means a lot to both of these schools, both of these teams? So Ferrari will start down. He needs an escape in less than 7 seconds or some sort of a reversal. Explodes up to his feet, tries to hit a roll through, grabbing an ankle, elevates. McAnally's going to get the riding time advantage. Ferrari into a sit out, trying to get that hand control again. Up to his feet, out of bounds with 10 seconds left. McAnally did a great job not going to the ankle at all right there to even allow him to count or think about a stall call.
Yeah, doing a really good job just staying with the hips.
Now we need a reversal. I mean, basically we got to switch back into him.
It's good. McAnally just doing a good job pulling him back into him.
Shot by Ferrari. Time runs out. McAnally will win in the tiebreakers.
Little too late.
And so Ferrari will drop down. And he'll take on either Ryder of Okie State or Campos of American. With a chance to finish as high as 3rd tomorrow. Let's step out for another timeout. We'll be back with more from Cleveland right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists. Shop the sales and get fuel savers. Talk about convenience. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
March on over to Riverside Casino and Golf Resort March 26th for an unforgettable performance by country music star Tracy Lawrence. Get ready to hear iconic hits such as Paint Me a Birmingham and Time Marches On, as well as find out who your friends are in Texas Tornado. This is one country music experience you won't want to miss. Secure your tickets now for this must-see concert at riversidecasinoandresort.com or visit our gift shop. We'll see you there.
Welcome back to Rocket Arena in Cleveland. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside. 197 semifinals about to come up. Gabe Arnold waiting on deck on mat number 2. Right now, Sparks of Minnesota, a 7-0 lead over Patty Gallagher. Also on the mats, mat number 1, Aiden Sinclair of Missouri, Eddie Knightenbach of Wyoming. Mat number 5, Caleb Campos of American, leads Zach Ryder of Oklahoma State. The winner of that one is who Ferrari will wrestle tomorrow morning in the consolation semifinals. Ben Keeter waits on deck on mat 5. Right now, Campos leads 3-2 as Ryder just got an escape. And then Danny Wask, a challenge brick thrown in by Iowa State, was down 6-0. He has come back to take an 11-7 lead. Got taken down, gave up 3 near fall, and he gave up an escape. So he was down 7-0. So he got a takedown, 4 near fall, 2 near fall, and then a reversal to the back for 3 near fall. They've got 14-7 showing on the scoreboard right now with 1.5 minutes to go. Sparks is going to get a major over there against Patty Gallagher of Ohio State. Updated team standings through 184 pounds. Penn State has 145 points. Oklahoma State 101. Nebraska 87. Iowa and Ohio State tied with 77.5. Stanford 54.5, Michigan 48, Iowa State 44, Minnesota and Virginia Tech tied for 9th with 35. Minnesota's going to move ahead of Virginia Tech with Sparks' major decision. That'll be 4.5 points for them. So the Hawkeyes and Buckeyes fighting it out for that 4th place spot right now. Could creep up and catch Nebraska. We're head-to-head with them right now as here comes Gabe Arnold.
McDaniel.
Mat number 2. McDaniel, the number 11 seed. These guys have never met before. Gabe already with the toe on the line, ready to go. Get the okay from the officials. We get underway. McDaniel got defeated in sudden victory in the quarterfinals. Came down and beat Real of Brown in the blood round. 197 semifinals getting started. Top seed Josh Barr of Penn State, the number 5 seed Joey Novak of Wyoming. the number 3 seed, Stephen Little of Little Rock. So there's a shot by McDaniel deep on Gabe Arnold and takes him down.
He wasted no time.
Little, though, taking on Cody Merrill of Oklahoma State. Escape for Gabe Arnold, so that'll make it 3-1. Mikey Caliendo extending the streak, 35 straight years the Hawks have had a finalist. And we're up to 50-some odd years with at least an All-American. We've got 7 of those this year. Just came up short. 1 takedown each would have done it for Peterson and Bailey, both losing by 2 points. Arnold.
Sparks beat Gallagher.
Yeah, majored him. McDaniel, when we wrestled in the dual meet, won by tech fall over Brody Sampson. Gabe with a big snap, but he was clearing away as he did it. Semifinals at 197 getting underway. Keep our eye over on mat 5 where Ben Keeter going to be coming out. Looks like Campos.
Dang it.
Is who Ferrari will be wrestling. Campos leads 7-3 with just 15 seconds left. Barr in on a shot in the semifinals. Gabe Arnold takes a shot. Couldn't quite get through the arms, though. 25 seconds left, first period. Arnold down 3-1. It's like these final seconds ticking away here. In this first period, McDaniel will have the 3-1 lead. I'm going to stand up so that I can see.
Well, I can't see that match at all, so you're going to have to watch that one, and I'll watch Gabe.
Like I said, I got to bob and weave to get around the camera, so. Keeter taking on the number 10 seed, David Zuba of Arizona State.
Colton Schultz just graduated last year.
Yes. Because he beat Keeter in the All-American rounds last year. Escape for McDaniel to start the second period, so he leads 4-1 now on Gabe Arnold.
He's wrestling Greco now.
Shot again by McDaniel, deep in on Gabe Arnold. Ooh, Barr gets taken down.
Yeah.
Oh, reversed, excuse me. So here we go with Keeter and Zuba over on mat 5.
And Zuba, Arizona State, he's a big boy.
Yeah, not quite as big as their guy last year, but he's a pretty good-sized boy.
Schultz.
Yeah.
Schultz slimmed down a little bit.
Zuba working an overhook. Keeter with that seat belt. Zuba tries going inside foot sweep action. See Ben use the Steve Mocco foot sweep. Instead he drops in for a low single attempt, gets to the leg, elevates it, gets it up under the armpit. Zuba hopping around, just kind of standing there. Keeter trying to adjust.
Well, Keeter, you got to do something here.
There he reaches across, drives him down, and covers for the 3.
Good work, Keeter.
Nice coming around. Almost has a cradle locked in.
He does have a cradle locked up. He does have it locked up.
Let's see if he can run this
over.
over.
All kinds of time here, too.
Trying to run it through. Zuba reaching through our legs with his arm.
There you go. He's pinching the head to the knee. Ran out of real estate. Dang it. Dang it.
Gabe down 4-1 as we go to the third period over there on mat number 2.
going to go down.
Wask ended up winning that over Gaitan 20-9. So that is who Patrick has tomorrow morning is Wask.
Barr with another takedown.
Fresh start in the center for Keeter.
All right, Gabe Arnold out. Makes it 4-2 here in the third period. So he's going to have to get a takedown for sure.
Keeter putting on a tough ride over here. He's got Zuba flattened out, trying to work a wrist one side, then the other. Coming around on that right side, but then Zuba puts his butt up in the air, so he hops back over to that left side. Deep waist with his right arm. Arnold, a minute and a half to go, down by 2. Keeter gets a stall call against Zuba. A minute to go in the first period. Ben leading 3-0. Let's go, Gabe Arnold. Find your offense like you did last match, about 2 matches ago.
Yeah, he's got to go get it for sure. There's drops in for a shot right there, at least half a shot.
Keeter going crossface to the far triceps. Looking for some near falls. Another stall call, make it 4-0 now in favor of Keeter.
Nice duck little attempt, but now McDaniel back in our leg, but we square out of that. Come back up to our feet. We got 35 seconds left to go. Now he's in on a shot again, but McDaniel back in on us, reshooting in on us. Gabe Arnold trying to scramble here, kicks out, gets out. Unbelievable.
Gabe kicked out and then was running back to the middle when McDaniel stepped out of bounds, and they called Gabe for stalling. Gabe dives for a shot right off the whistle, and again, he takes the shot, and then McDaniel reshots and gets deep on us. Keeter leads 4-0 at the end of the first. He's got over 2 minutes of riding time. He starts down. Gabe Arnold scrambling with just 10 seconds left. And McDaniel is going to stop Gabe's winning streak. Gabe will wrestle for 7th place tomorrow.
Well, it wasn't from the lack of effort. He really tried to get some takedowns. McDaniel just too much for him there. Gabe taking it like could be in a good sport, get up to his feet, put leg band on the thing, walking off. Gabe did his job. He made the All-Americans Day, and I tell you what, that's impressive. Really, really impressive.
Ben Keeter, 5-0 lead, a minute 15 to go in the second period. He's got 1:54 of riding time as well. Giving up the inside position on the collar tie. Zuba goes to that overhook, so Ben goes to that deep waist seat belt. Keeter trying to clear his right hand. They've got the fingers locked over there. Ben pushing heavy into Zuba. 35 seconds to go, right on the edge of the mat. Out of bounds, another stall call on Zuba. That'll make it 6-0 in favor of Ben. Ben sprints back to the middle. I like it when Ben Keeter's wrestling like this, Mark.
He's feeling it.
He's fun to watch. .20 seconds left now, second period. Zuba probably going to go neutral in the third period since Ben rode him like crazy. There's a shot by Zuba.
Get behind.
Down block, go behind by
Finish
Keeter. Couldn't quite get there.
God dang it. Needed to finish that for a major.
He's got a whole nother period.
I know, but that would have solidified it right there.
6-0.
He was such in a great position to do it, too. All the way around behind him. He just had to pull him back down.
Zuba is going to go neutral.
All right.
Semifinals 1-1 between Merrill and Little with 45 seconds left. 13-3, Barr with the lead with 50 seconds to go. Plus Barr of Penn State has riding time. Zuba tried to get an underhook. Ben clears out of it. Moves right back across. Snap by Ben. That left hand inside position. 2-on-1 attempt by Zuba, but we clear our arm out of it. Big snap again by Ben. Let's go, Ben. Get a bonus point right here. Zuba heavy coming into us. Keeter, another snap, circles back towards the middle. Sudden victory between Merrill and Little.
Just use your hands, snap a little bit, move them.
He's snapping, but he's snapping to clear tie. And moving sideways as he does it instead of following through.
Come on, Tom Telfer, start yelling at him. One more. Hey, we got to get one, guy. Come on, go get one.
Every point makes a huge difference in this team race.
Start yelling at him.
40 seconds to go in the match.
There you go. Snapping, but not working off of it.
Barr does win. .25 on the clock now for Keeter. And he hit a great low single to get the takedown. And he finished it pretty quick. But he's just, I think, content to move on here.
Content is the key word there, Steven.
He is going to get the win, 7-0. And we'll move on. He will wrestle the loser between Trumbull of NC State and Gadali of Michigan tomorrow morning to see if he goes for third or fifth. Let's take another timeout. We'll be back with more from Cleveland right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, gear up for game day with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, they bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Sip on fan favorites like Easy Eddie, Citrus Surfer, and Neighborhood Beer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to the stadium? No worries. Join them at any of their 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks!
Despite the unshakable Iowa-Corn Cy-Hawk rivalry, there is one thing Iowa State and University of Iowa fans can both agree on. Getting hyped for Unleaded 88. It's cleaner burning and better for your engine, and it's cheaper than other fuel options, making Unleaded 88 the clear fuel choice. If Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk rivals can agree on it, you know it's worth the hype. So pump it up with Unleaded 88, grown by Iowa corn farmers.
You power your day with passion and purpose. It's the same for Alliant Energy. We're modernizing the grid, blending new, renewable, and traditional energy sources to meet growing demand safely and reliably. We're rising to the challenge to meet your energy needs today and for generations to come. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/poweringBeyond to learn more.
Life's busy. Quickstar makes it easier. From fresh hot coffee to delicious bakery treats and quick grab-and-go meals and snacks, we've got what you need when you're on the run. Top off your tank with Quickstar's fully guaranteed fuel to keep you moving. Plus, enjoy added perks like free ATMs and complimentary air for your tires. Convenience, savings, and a see you next time with a smile. We're your go-to for everything you need to keep your day on track because your comfort and cravings deserve the best. Stop into Quickstar today.
Welcome back to Cleveland's Rocket Arena. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside working through the semifinals and the last few consolation quarterfinals. Guys that won in the blood round wrestle each other. Winners will wrestle each other those guys are wrestling each other. Winners of that go on to wrestle losers of the semifinal. And the losers of the consolation quarterfinals wrestle each other to see who goes for 7th. Decent night for the Hawkeyes. Could be better, could be worse. We've got 7 All-Americans. In the blood round, Dean Peterson losing 4-1. Got taken down in the third period to lose. Drake Ayala won 8-3. Nasir Bailey lost 6-4. Ryder Block with a sudden victory win 4-1. Gabe Arnold won 4-3. Ben Keeter won 5-2. So that put 7 guys as All-Americans. And then Drake Ayala defeated Lucas Bird. Drake will wrestle Seidel of Virginia Tech tomorrow morning to see if he goes for 3rd or 5th. Ryder Block with a big 8-5 sudden victory win over Swiderski of Oklahoma State. Block will now take on Lachlan McNeil of Michigan to see if he goes for 3rd or 5th place. Gabe Arnold just lost to Camden McDaniel of Nebraska by a score of 4-2. And he will take on, let's see if I can find the results. 197. It's going on right now. The loser between Matt Six, Branson John of Maryland, and Angelo Posado of Stanford. Two-two. Merrill has the lead on riding time. And Merrill is going to win that as the 7 seed over the 3 seed. Little will drop down. So Ben Keeter picks up a win. We don't know Gabe Arnold's 7th place opponent yet. Keeter picks up the win. He will wrestle the loser of the 2 and the 3 seeds, Trumbull of NC State and Godali of Michigan. And then in the semifinals, Mikey Caliendo got taken down in the 2nd, gets a takedown in the 3rd, and then hit a great low shot, got both ankles. I mean, it almost looked like a tree falling because he got both ankles and Blaze had nothing to do to fight it. He just fell over.
That's how you wrestle guys like that. 90% of the wrestlers in this country now, but they don't like to lock up doubles and ankles, 2 ankles. It's like wrestling Vega, you know? Like, how many times did Hardy let him get to our legs, or Hardy let Vega get to the legs, and then he just literally tries rolling around. You're playing his game. It's like literally that he lives by that stuff. I don't understand why they cannot figure this stuff out. You know, and then it's like Jax Forrest, he is so amazing. Like, so amazing. But people try to beat him in his own game, and they just, I don't know, people just can't seem to figure things out.
Caliendo will take on Mitchell Messenbrink in the finals tomorrow night. Patrick Kennedy lost by tech fall to Levi Haynes. Patrick drops down. He will take on the number 15 seed Danny Wask of Navy to see if he goes for 3rd or 5th. And then Angelo Ferrari losing on riding time in the tiebreakers, 2-2. But McAnally had riding time advantage. So Ferrari drops down, and he will wrestle the number 10 seed Campos of American to see if he goes for 3rd or 5th, also tomorrow morning. Let's take another timeout. Heavyweights will be coming up here shortly. You're listening to the 2026 NCAA Wrestling Championships. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye Nation, here's something big. U.S. Cellular is now part of T-Mobile. That means Iowa fans are now on America's largest 5G network, bringing even more strength and coverage to every game day and every day. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're proud to power every call, every post, every celebration. U.S. Cellular and T-Mobile, better together.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Attention Hawkeye fans, Big Grove is proud to be an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Whether you're at the game or watching from home, Big Grove has got you covered. Enjoy an easy Eddie from the stands or visit them for every Hawkeye game at any of their 4 convenient Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, or Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! Big Grove Brewery, an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Welcome back to Cleveland. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside. Sometimes I've got an Excel spreadsheet, and sometimes it's just frustrating. You type in 7-0, and it just wants to autocorrect it to a date. And then it throws all your formulas off that you've got, just completely messes things up, and it's just, I'll wait till I get back on my computer. So Posada, I think, just got the win over there against Branson John. So one of the few matches that Arnold has had. He'll take on Branson John for 7th place tomorrow morning. So the heavyweights semifinals about ready to start. Top seed Younger Bastida of Iowa State. The 4 seed AJ Ferrari of Nebraska. The 3 seed Tay Gadali of Michigan against the 2 seed Isaac Trumbull of North Carolina State. Doucette gets the win in the backside as well for Oklahoma State. So heading into this one, Penn State 153. Oklahoma State 111.5, Nebraska 90.5, and the Hawkeyes with 81. And then Ohio State has 77.5. Stanford, Michigan, Iowa State, Minnesota, Virginia Tech round out your top 10. We got behind a little bit, so want to remind you that our talk with Tom Brands all season long has been brought to you by Hy-Vee. Get grad party ready, Hawkeyes. Hy-Vee makes planning easy with convenient catering options, party trays, desserts, drinks, and all the essentials that you need to celebrate your graduate. There's no extra stops, there's no extra stress. Just shop online at Hy-Vee.com today. And then let's sneak in one more quick commercial break. We will come back, talk about heavyweights, and wind things down for day number 2, session number 4 of the 2026 NCAA Men's Wrestling Championships. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists. Shop the sales and get fuel savers. Talk about convenient. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Can you think of anything that costs the same today as it did 10 years ago? There isn't much. That is, unless you're a Mid-American Energy customer. Thanks to all the renewable energy we're generating, our customers pay nearly the same rate for electricity today as they did back when we were all singing, "Call Me Maybe." And with Mid-American making even more investments in clean energy, you can count on enjoying those same affordable rates for the next decade. Now that's obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Welcome back to the 2026 NCAA Championships here at the Rocket Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. Boy, younger Bastida come out big time with an underhook to a far knee pick. Took AJ Ferrari down to his back right away. And then they challenged it. Iowa State challenged it because no near falls were awarded. And they reviewed it and no near falls were given. So Younger leads 3-1 right now as he just basically intentionally released AJ. That's 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Over here on the other semifinal, that's Trumbull of North Carolina State. He's taken on Gadali of Michigan. That's 0-0. Gadali was in on a shot on Trumbull, but just couldn't take him down.
How did Bastida not get near falls on that blast double?
I didn't think he had him. They reviewed
You didn't think
it.
so?
No,
Okay.
I didn't think so.
I was running up the stairs and just kind of turned back. It looked like he had him exposed, but
Yeah, I didn't think so. But, I mean, they reviewed it, so the referees obviously didn't either.
so that's a 3-1 lead. Oh, Ferrari gets caught reaching again. That time Bastida's going to get near falls. Ferrari caught reaching. He just came into a body lock and took him over and held him there for a 4 count. Bastida 10-1. Now we got blood time for Ferrari.
Yeah, big bloody nose.
After he got driven through like that.
Boy, Bastida, this is going to be a collision course between him and Gadali.
Oh, that Trumbull's pretty tough, too. That's going to be an interesting matchup. So far, Gadali leading it 1-0.
AJ's going to have to figure out how to go feet to back himself somewhere here in this match.
Getting that bloody nose cleared up, wiping the blood off of the mat.
I honestly expected Bastida to win this match, but not like this. Bastida's so much bigger than AJ. Iowa State looking like they will have a finalist. How many All-Americans do they have then? Like 4?
For Iowa State?
Yeah.
Let's go through them real quick.
Frost?
Nobody at 25, nobody at 33. No, Frost got beat. They got Echemendia, which I think he's got Hardy in the morning in the consolation semis.
Did Grice get in?
Grice did not. Frost did not. Zerbin did not.
Dean didn't.
Dean didn't. Gaitan. He's wrestling for 7th.
Uton didn't.
Uton didn't. And then 97, Elam, they didn't. So 3. 1 semifinalist on his way to being in the finals, and then I think 2 7th placers. Slowing things down now. Ferrari caught in a front headlock against Bastida. Final seconds tick away. Gadali drops to an ankle, riding Trumbull. Gonna stop riding time. Call Gadali for stalling. 1:46 to go, third period.
Oh, AJ almost sucked Younger back right there.
Bastida started down to begin the second period. To his feet, gets the escape. Now Ferrari's blood swabs fall out, so they take another blood time.
He's bleeding bad.
Trumbull with the escape.
Trumbull on his shot on Gadali here, trying to finish.
Gadali locked through.
Look at him rolling
Crotch
through
lift,
here.
rolls him through. Now
Trying
he's
to
almost
hold
holding him neutral danger.
Comes out for a three-point takedown.
Not yet. Trumbull got the arm down.
How did he not get a takedown there?
Wow. Now Trumbull comes out front. Stuff in the head, trying to get a go-behind on Gadali.
Got a cradle locked up, it looks like.
Gadali had him all the way around behind, but was still on his feet. Pops the arms up off.
Wow, what a scramble.
Now Trumbull down on an ankle. North Carolina State coaches throw the brick out. There's the 3 takedown for Trumbull with just 5 seconds left. But let's see what they do here, because North Carolina State threw the challenge brick out. And then like 2 seconds later, Sean Bormet says, I'm going to throw mine even further out.
I thought Gadali had a takedown a long time ago. But they're not going to go back that far to review it.
Well, let's see what they decide to do. Can't tell if they're going to just go and look at it themselves first to see if there's anything. There's Ferrari in on a shot on Bastida. Bastida really powerful hips and legs, trying to get that toe back down to the mat. Ferrari trying to reach across for that far ankle.
Yeah, Ferrari's giving up a lot of weight, and it's really showing in this match. Pull him in further. Don't got much time left, though. It's only the second period. They just showed it on the TV, the replay up above, too, and we missed it again.
Trumbull walking around with his headgear off, thinking he's got the win. Referees saying it's a Michigan challenge. More blood time for Ferrari on mat 3. Again, the Hawks sitting in 4th place. We are 3.5 points ahead of Ohio State. Ohio State has 2 in the finals. And then that's at 33 and 41. They're out at 25, out at 49. Cannon is still alive. I think he's wrestling Waters at 57. Gallagher got beat, so he's wrestling for 7th. Harchla, trying to remember if he won or not against Montanona. Yes, he got a major, so big win for him there. So he's got Steed tomorrow. Ohio State's out at 84. They're out at 97. They're out at heavyweight.
So what's the team score as right now?
So,
which is going to stay the same.
Penn State 153, Okie State 111.5, Nebraska 90.5, Iowa 81, Ohio State 77.5. And then Stanford's kind of solidified themselves pretty much in that 6th place spot.
How many do we have? We have 7 going.
We have 1 in the finals, 6 in the consolation.
And they have what?
They have 2 in the finals and 2 in the wrestlebacks.
Who do they got in the finals?
Davino and Mendez. So Davino probably not favored.
Yeah,
Mendez is favored.
So that's 4.
So that would put them ahead of us.
We pick up 1 point for each victory tomorrow.
Guys that won their both matches tonight will get 3.5 if they win tomorrow morning, their first match, and then it's 1 point after that. So Drake and Ryder, and then the guys that lost in the quarters, so Patrick and Angelo, and then Keeter, those 5 could all score 3.5 if they win their consolation semifinal, plus any bonus points. And then from there, the placing matches, 3rd, 5th, and 7th, are all worth a point each. There, AJ Ferrari gets a takedown, makes it 11-6, but just 20 seconds left. It's the escape for Bastida. They go out of bounds. Ferrari's conceding defeat right here. Takes his time adjusting the knee sleeves as he walks back towards the center. So it will be Bastida and Trumbull. Ben Keeter will have Gadali. Another takedown for Bastida. Gives him a major decision. Let's step out for another break. We'll be back with more from Cleveland, wrapping things up. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/everymoment to find a plan right for you.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists. Shop the sales and get fuel savers. Talk about convenience. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
Unwind in style at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, where luxury and excitement come together. Tee off on a world-class golf course, savor gourmet dining, and enjoy premier entertainment and amenities that are second to none. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots or try your hand at our table games. There's always action on the floor. Whether you're here to relax, play, or indulge, Riverside offers more than just a getaway. It's an unforgettable experience. Visit Riverside Casino and Resort.com to learn more.
Wow.
Welcome back to Cleveland's Rocket Arena. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside wrapping things up. First 2 days, it's always fast and furious, and then it heads to Saturday, and it is some great wrestling that's going to be coming up tomorrow morning. We're going to have 6 Hawkeyes tomorrow morning session, Mark. We're going to have Mikey Caliendo in the finals again tomorrow night. So, good day for the Hawks all around. Again, everything, there could be better. We could have had a few more bonus points. We could have had some more wins, but, still, got to be positive that there was some good stuff that happened here today.
Yeah, some really good stuff that happened today, and I know you're just you got to just savor the good. I mean, we came in, we had 7 All-Americans. A lot of people didn't expect us to have 7 All-Americans. Congratulations, Gabe Arnold, for being such a team player and going up 2 weight classes and becoming an All-American for us and stepping in where Endine was at 197 and becoming an All-American. And, happy for a lot of those guys. And then at the same time, though, you're like, oh, we're just so close to getting Nasir and Peterson in there.
Yeah.
We could have gotten all 9 of our qualifiers on that All-American stand, and how great would that have been? But we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. A lot of work to do tomorrow morning here. And then Caliendo tomorrow night in that semifinal or finals tomorrow night to see if he can figure out Messenbrink or not. That's a tall task for sure, but he got one more shot at it. So, and I'm sure Caliendo is going to give it everything he has. And what a great match by Caliendo tonight against Blaze. So proud of him. But yeah, let's get back to the hotel. Maybe get a little bit to eat. It's so late tonight.
I know.
And then we got to be back here at about 9?
11 o'clock tomorrow.
11 o'clock start here.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. I was thinking it was 10.
I was thinking so too, but it's 10 Central, but 11
10
here.
Central. 10 Iowa time, 11 here. So that gives a little bit of rest.
So thanks, Ryan, back at the Learfield Studios, turning the knobs, keeping us going here tonight. Big thank you, of course, to all of our sponsors. Without them, it's not possible for Mark and I to be here. Huge thank you to you, the fans, for tuning in and listening all season long. We will talk to everybody tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock in the Central Time Zone for the medal rounds of the 2026 NCAA Men's Wrestling Championships. Until then, this is Stephen Grace. You've been listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling has been brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. And by Oak Knoll, a not-for-profit life plan community, serving the Iowa City community for 59 years. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.